The one thing I will say is he's a badass, but immediately when that guy pulled out the watch for his daughter,
oh, you knew.
Yeah. I was
you
like,
knew.
this
It
guy's
was like, you're
dead.
betraying him. You're betraying him.
I didn't. It's good on you catching that because I didn't catch that.
I was like, there's no way. There's no way.
But I was like, this guy's dead.
Yeah. And also, of course, the Kamunabi. There's a letter in there I'm missing, I think. But the Kamunabi. Of course, there's full of rats. Like, the entire organization is riddled with holes. The government
That's
sucks.
a good point. I didn't think about
the
that
entire organization.
Yeah.
Okay, so your big, heavy hitters, your big guys at the top, they're cool. But everything... Evidently. I'm assuming that right now.
Yeah, because
everything else there.
Because they even gassed up, like, that, like, below-level group guys.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't, like, a bunch of those guys die pretty much in the beginning?
The Cloud Gobster, yeah.
To a villain who's already dead?
Yeah. But then everyone else, all your
a bunch of lackeys.
But yeah,
a bunch of lackeys.
A lot of them are just your riddle holes, man. Mm-hmm. And this is on the lower levels that they're supposed to be safe, so you're infiltrated all the way through.
Yeah, and it's like, so they must be able to hide the wood thing within them, because like the cool computer head guy.
Yeah, I like that system.
Yeah, and then there's like ones around him.
Yeah, there's 7, and they swap out positions and they reinforce and stuff.
Super cool.
They're all dead.
But it's like, 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
They're so
knowing
dead.
this manga.
Yeah, they're so dead.
He's like, there's been a breach in the system, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you can detect the sorcerer energy. I'm not saying it could make sense in the manga.
Sure.
That like they can hide it a certain amount, but I'm just like, you're right. What if I didn't even think about this, but what a failure on their part.
I know. Why are you guys right? And the scene prior to this too is being like, look at all this big library full of sorcerer material. We're such smart sorcerers. We can formulaic. We can find anything we need. Pretty much, we're geniuses.
Oh, finally, another reader in the family. You know, these are some of my favorite books and authors. Oh, what are you reading right now?
Oh, boy.
Well, I'm sort of between books right now.
Yeah? What was the last thing you read?
He's got you on the ropes now.
Well, I'm actually rereading a lot of stuff.
Yeah? Like what?
Just tap out.
And then you guys can't detect the sorcery that you have reports on, that you probably actually have samples on from when Rokuhiro died. So the sorcery gang you've been hunting for like 7 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. Is it 3 years or 7? It's 3 years, right?
No, it's got to be longer than 3 years, right?
No, Chihiro's only had the sword for 3 years. So
yeah, but I don't know how long that game.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
That's a good point, though. I didn't think about that.
So, but like they've only been like this massive player for not that super long amount for several years.
Sorcery has been around before the.
We knew the sorcery. Yes, sorcery was around for the island, but it was hidden in secret. And the Kamunabi still existed, but it was like sorcery was on the down low sort of thing, like kind of like a Harry Potter world situation thing.
New cast for that.
Yeah. What? I did see that. Yeah. But I don't hate it actually. My Snape thing, but
no, I didn't hate it either. I'm the middle Harry Potter kid. This is just me being old. I'm just
the guy playing Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was like, you just look annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He just looked like, I'm like, you probably aren't, but
he probably isn't.
But then someone like put a picture of the old crew versus the new crew, and it's just like nostalgia. But anyways,
to be such a poor imitation.
Okay, so sorcery exists. So me,
but then the war happened, and that's when the sorcery exploded because they needed him to save the world. But yeah, so there's like. They're all like, look how smart we are. And then we can't detect this shit. And it's
also, it's like, what you're doing is super important.
Yeah.
And can be really bad if it gets out of hand. Like, catastrophically bad.
Yeah.
You're not keeping an eye on, like, your employees.
I know.
Like, the one guy's daughter was stolen, you didn't know?
You have no idea about that.
And he's allowed in very important areas?
Yeah. You had no fucking idea. And
I'm not saying, like, 1984, your employees, but,
yeah, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know how you, like, magic. Magic is how you monitor this, but I don't know how you, like... They gotta have like some truth sorcery somewhere. Like you like have him walk in every day and be like, "I'm not a traitor," and it's like, "He's telling the truth. He's good to go."
We got him.
Like, why don't they do that? Yeah, Why is that not like a prereq to walk into the building?
Like you would have like, I guess well, first of all, it's just a classic, like, it's impregnable.
Oh, yeah, when he was saying that, it's like, this is already falling apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're already falling apart.
Well, I was like, where are we in the story here? Because people have already broken in. It's like, oh, well, they technically broke in the level that they allowed them to go in.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
And then, like, I don't know. It's just one of those where I'm like, you guys are really gassing yourselves up, and I feel like you're going to fail miserably.
Yep. And they have.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then they
pretty much are.
But Hakuri, it is good to have him back.
Yeah.
I
I missed him for so long. Like, it was His
power's cool.
His power's awesome. I mean, he's the shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
entire time when the gas mask sorcerer there was going like, oh, and this is how cool we are here, and this is how smart I am here, and his facial expressions were just like, oh my god.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That
You
gas
feel
mask guy's still alive.
100%.
Yeah,
We only saw his gas mask.
Yeah, we didn't see
Yeah,
it.
we didn't see his body.
And in this manga, you see people die. Left
yeah,
and
you
right.
need This manga, once again, the law of anime still exists. You have to see them die. So
I did like the chapter before this. It was like, if you use your powers, you might lose them. And then Hakuryu's just like, no, I'm just gonna use them.
Let me use them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just gonna use them.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna whip them out. I'm gonna use both of them. No problem right now.
Also, once again, to your point too, is like these two guys were traitors.
Yeah.
Like, were you supposed to be strong?
Yeah. I know.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, we like Hakuryu and all that kind of stuff, but like, took you guys out no problem.
Yeah, no problem. I don't think they were supposed to be strong. I think that was the sort of the point. I think that because they were a new batch of recruits, and their teacher was a traitor because he was that was the first guy that revealed himself, whatever, killed himself, yeah, to save his daughter. But I think that was sort of the point, that these guys aren't strong. They're low-level grunts. They're like new. They're new.
Yeah.
They're like
Oh,
really,
yeah, they were new.
They're
Yeah,
really
yeah,
young
yeah,
in the
yeah.
government and all that stuff. And like, let's be real. It seems like that in the government here, only the top hitters are actually a real threat. Like, yes, you have your other teams that are probably stronger. Like the team that got ripped apart by Cloud Gouger probably could take out Hakuryu.
Yeah, probably.
We'd have to see That's not his name.
Hakaru.
Hakaru.
Is that what
There's
you're
an
saying?
I at the end of it. I don't know how that works in Japanese.
We'll have to figure out something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you can probably listen to it. You can probably,
Yeah.
they've pronouncing it.
No, that's a good point. Yeah, I'll check that out. On the Wikipedia page.
Do they actually? That'd be nice.
I
if
think they
did.
might actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
it'd
be
be
looking
nice.
at it. But
I know regular Wikipedia does do that.
they probably could have taken him down, but I just don't know. But I don't know where I was going with this.
I don't know. All I'm thinking right now.
All I'm thinking is that this government is useless minus the top
yeah.
brass.
And also, what I'm thinking is like, I was like, man, if the podcast ever blows up, we're gonna need like a Japanese person, like hire a Japanese person just to tell us how to say things.
Yes, please.
That's actually that might exist.
I mean, Japan. Yeah,
We'd have to have money, obviously,
yeah,
but like,
yeah.
you know,
Let's give
that's
Japan a call. I mean, they're trying. They need strapping young men, don't they?
Yes.
For reasons.
Specific. We need specific Japanese people
Yeah,
to tell us.
specific. Yeah, there's a specific type.
Yes.